Hello, how are you? Are you doing good? You're doing great? That's what I like to hear. Me too. I am doing great. I am standing in my man cave. And for some reason, I don't spend enough time in here. It is kind of a waste. So, we're going to clean up this room. I'm actually going to put a bed in here. And I'm going to get rid of a lot of the stuff I have in this room. So, I have a spare bedroom when someone wants to come over. And I'm going to put a queen size bed in here. But the purpose of this video is putting this bed together, the frame. I am not good at that stuff, but we're going to give it a shot. We got a bed frame and a shelf because I got a whole lot of stuff that I want to put on one shelf. I'll show you. Ready? So right here we got the bed frame and a pug. Is he cute? Look at that cute kid. That's Kobe. If you haven't met Kobe, there he is. He's a very silly kid. All right, so that's the bed frame. Let's get this party started. Can we put this together? Oh, and there's the other kid, Leo. He's very curious on what's going on here. Kobe is curious, and Leo's very curious. Right. So this is the bed frame out of the box. I think we're way over our heads here. Look at all the screws. The good thing is it looks like they gave us the tools that we need to get this put together. And of course, directions. Oh boy, oh boy. So another thing I'm looking at is all the bars are labeled. So that's a plus. We got the G, E, H, H, and F. So all these bars are labeled. And we're going to start by taking the straps off. We got to get this party started. Figure it out. The F right here is the foot, and the H is the length of it. And then, of course, we already got our screws here, and they do provide the L wrench, so I'm just going to screw this in. It's pretty simple. This is actually way simpler than I thought. I always underestimate myself. But with those tables that I did a couple weeks ago, I clearly wasn't getting it. But moving around so many years, I got bed frames down to a science. These right here are the only ones that are tricky because I got to hold this wrench on my right hand, and then my left hand, I got to tighten it here. So that's the only one that is a little tricky. But these right here, the corners, you just screw it in. But I think I got it. I think I got it right here. There it is. You got a pug and a bed frame, a queen-size bed frame. It was very simple. The F was the bar here and the bar on top. These bars were the H's, the long bars. And then the middle bar here was a G. And then the sidebars going all the way up, they were just clamped in. If you see that, it just clamps in. I could take it out and show you. Let me see. Yep, see that? And it just goes right in here. Now, of course, you just take the whole thing out. Just push it down. And there we go. A queen size bed, intact. And of course I got all my stuff over here that I gotta clean all this up, and that's why we got the shelf. All my stuff that's over here is gonna be cleaned up. The man cave is no longer a man cave. We're gonna utilize this room for when someone needs a place to stay. Oh, and there's another pug. Hey, Leo. So a quick recap. You see me do the foot of the bed, the screws on each corner, and it's the same on all four corners. The middle bar, the G, you screw in the middle, and then you screw it at the bottom, and you also screw it on the top. It's all the same kind of screws, and it's all used with an L wrench. And of course, these middle bars just clamp in like you saw me do it. And that, my friends, is the bed frame. All right, so now that you saw us put the bed frame together, let's go get the mattress. It's sitting in the living room right now. We're gonna bring that in, and then we have the shelf in the box. We're also gonna do that all right here in this video. All right, here's our mattress. Yeah, it came in the box. So what we're gonna do now is bring this in the room, open up the box, and the mattress is going to expand. The more I think about this video, and I'm thinking about why am I creating this video, is because I think you can spend very little money and get a spare room, a guest room, all ready to rock and roll for any guests that you may have come over. And you don't need to spend a ton of money. We are spending under $300 to have this room ready. They gave us a little tool right here. I'm guessing it's to get it out of this bag here without ripping the mattress. So let's see what this tool can do here. Well, here we are. It is starting to do its thing. And I'm guessing, yeah, it's gonna take the plastic out of there. Yep, slowly but surely, it'll get there. It is so cool how it does that. There it is. That was really quick. The minute we ripped up the plastic here, it expanded. Makes me wonder why people spend thousands of dollars. Right here, my friends. Right here. Like I said earlier, the frame was $83. The mattress was $150. And the shelf, the bookshelf, was $20. So well under $300. Very comfortable. Just like that, we have a bed. The bed frame was very easy. Way easier than I thought. And the mattress, even easier. So let's see what that shelf has in store for us. We just took the shelf out of the box. This might be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we're going to be okay. Just like the frame and everything else we built, everything is A's go with A's, B's go with B's, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Let me show you the instructions. So we have separated all the boards. We got a bunch of boards here. That's A's, B's, C, D, and there's our instructions. We're gonna get in. All right, this is what we're coming up with. Every last single board is getting these little nubs at the tips here. You see them? Yeah, you see those? Every last one is getting them. But we're slowly putting it together right here. It's definitely a mission. And I put these screws in here. You got two here and two here. Let's continue. All right, so this is what we got. We got 4 screws here that I'm gonna take care of right now. And we already got the piece here. So we already got something going on here. So what do you guys think? Are we getting it? I did the 4 screws on that side. I got 4 more screws here on top. And yeah, I think we're getting it. Slowly but surely. This is the back of it. All right, let's continue. So we're getting there, right? We got 4 screws here at the top, 4 at the bottom. We got all the nubs, all these little nubs in every single board. We're getting there. Look at that. All right, let's move on. I think we're starting to look like a shelf. There's the back of the shelf. Looking good. Yep, here's the... Yeah, we're just getting started. Nice and strong. So we're on to the next project. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 screws to screw in. And let's see how we do. All right, all the 6 screws are in. And these are the inserts right here. Is this here, that. And most likely this one's going to be at the end here. But we're not quite there yet. We're getting there. We're making some progress. We're definitely not professionals. All right, so we got all the inserts in. The 6 screws at the bottom. And now I'm going to screw in the 6 here at the top. All right, we got one complete assembly. And the other one's complete. The way we're looking at it is this one here is going to go on top of that one. All right, let's get to it. Well, the shelf is complete. Yeah, it definitely wasn't that easy. But it's going to do the job. Well, we finally finished. We are definitely not builders by any means. We started this around 4 p.m. It is now 9:30 p.m. I mean, we were, you know, flying through it. The bed frame, we were rocking and rolling. The shelf is what got us. But we also cleaned every corner of this room. It is definitely looking good. And the purpose of this video is you can turn a spare room, a man cave, whatever this was, into a guest room. I don't know, maybe a month ago, my brother came down from up north and he spent way too much money at an Airbnb. If I just had a spare room, he would have saved some money. And yeah, also my best friend, she's got some family. If they come down, this is what we did. Let me show you. Yep, there it is. Under $300. The bookshelf was $20. The mattress, $150, and I believe the frame was $80. I believe I did say that in the beginning of this video, but it's been a very long day, so I kind of forgot where I am, what we did, what I said. But I used to be a Patriots fan, still am, but more when I was up north and Tom Brady was around. So that's all my junk. Bunch of books. Yeah, just my stuff. A lot more organized. Flag right here, the day I became a U.S. citizen. Pretty awesome. So there we have it. Long day, a lot of work, but it was worth it. Oh yeah, and right there, the day I became a citizen of the United States. Pretty cool. That was the exact day, right there. Yeah, I know this is irrelevant to the whole video, but this was the man cave, and I had right here, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. Pretty cool. And behind the door of the man cave, Red Sox basketball thing, Portugal banner, American flag, Boston Strong. That's when the thing went down in Boston. They were giving those away. And of course, Tom Brady. For me, the greatest of all time. Got another one right here. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Of course, Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time. But if anybody is going to be like Michael Jordan, it's right there. Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. And then, of course, the greatest of all time, in my opinion. The one, the only, Tupac Shakur. Greatness at its finest. When he spoke, when he was on the song, Dear Mama, a lot of great songs, you could actually hear the emotion in his music. The greatest of all time, Tupac Shakur. Over here we got Johnny Damon Played for the Red Sox. Great player. Also played for the Yankees. I wonder what he's up to these days. Probably relaxing, enjoying life. Right on top there, we got the Celtics, Red Sox, Patriots. And then, of course, we got a banner type thing here. Man cave. Of course, you don't see a Bruins one up there because I moved to Florida and I never really cared for hockey until I moved to Florida. So my hockey team would be the Lightning. I also got this right here. This was something I got for Christmas. Maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. It's definitely a while back. That is the history. All right there. Pretty cool, right? Foxborough history. Got a Patriots plate right here. Patriots pillowcase that I just hung up here. And I like that picture. Jesus Christ. Christmas tree ornament right here. New England Patriots. Pretty cool. And we have a Boston Red Sox. Yeah, it's never been on a tree. Always been hanging in here. I guess I showed you the whole room. Besides this, Proud American. Alright, thank you all for being here. Hopefully you got something out of this video. You can transform a room for very little money. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars. It can be done. Thank you so much for being here. I'm checking out of this one. We'll see you on the next one. You know?